Stack Pringles flavors. Make new ones.
How much do you think Pringles paid these people?
Hardly anything.
Hey, you guys want to stack different Pringles flavors to create new flavor combos? Here, I'll go first. Pizza, barbecue, and jalapeno. The spicy barbecue pizza stack.
Get him!
Grandpa, what's going on?
Pringles! We're trapped in a Pringles commercial. They must have taken us in our sleep.
How can we get out?
We can't, Summer. They warned me this would happen and I didn't listen.
Stack Pringles, make endless new flavors. Stacking Pringles to make new flavors. Make endless new flavor and barbecue wavy and sour cream and onion equals a 3-layer dip stack. Cheddar and barbecue wavy and sour cream and onion equals a 3-layer dip stack. Cheddar and barbecue wavy and sour cream and onion equals a 3-layer dip stack.
Man, I can't believe we're back. We're gonna be back, I mean.
That's right. We're gonna be back.
I just want to open my Christmas presents.
Well, I'm waiting on you to finish those snake costumes.
I'm almost done. You know what? They're good enough. I'm done.
All right, let's go. All right, we're landing. Come on.
Man, I can't believe we're almost done, Rick. I can practically taste the eggnog. Hey, you know what? I feel like we're forgetting something.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Morty, next time stay in the car.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. Happy Super Bowl week. So Rick and Morty Season 4 just dropped a Super Bowl trailer. There's a whole bunch of Easter eggs, so we'll break it down. I know there's a lot of questions about when they're going to drop the back half of the Season 4 episodes, the other 5 of the 10 total that are supposed to air during Season 4. So if you're brand new to my channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the Rick and Morty videos. This new Super Bowl trailer is just one in a long line of Rick and Morty funny commercials that they do as part of integrations with other big brands. I'll talk about some of my favorite Rick and Morty fake commercials in a second, but normally you'd think ads would be something you don't want to spend time watching, but when they're done really well, as is usually the case with the Rick and Morty themed commercials, it's a lot of fun. There's 6 really big Easter eggs and references that I spotted in this one. So starting with number 6, Rick and Summer are watching a commercial for Pringles, which is a reference to Rick and Morty watching commercials during interdimensional cable episodes like Real Fake Doors, but in those cases, those were real commercials for real products and services, like a plumbus is actually something that Rick and Morty could go out and buy in a store. And during interdimensional cable episodes, the commercials themselves and TV shows are also parodies of real-life TV shows and commercials. Like at the end of Morty's Mind Blowers, they wake up to the end of an interdimensional cable episode like, oh, you made us miss it, Summer, but on the TV is playing a parody of House Hunters, and it's a couple hunters with guns literally trying to hunt houses that are living running away from them. Number 5, Rick breaks the fourth wall, realizing that he's trapped in a real-life commercial on a TV show. I did a video a little while ago about all the big fourth wall break scenes between Season 1 and Season 3. There are a ton. Rick breaks the fourth wall in almost every single episode of the series, sometimes multiple times per episode. He's known since the beginning of Season 1 that he was a character inside a TV show. Even Jerry, the dumbest one of them all, knows that he's inside a TV show. So I'll link that video of fourth wall breaks in the description. During these commercials, there's also a lot of fourth wall breaks with Rick referring to not getting paid or getting paid a lot of money. Like when Summer says, how much do you think Pringles paid for this? And he says, not nearly enough, implying that he's not getting paid a lot of money. The showrunners, Dan Harmon, Justin Roiland, aren't getting paid a lot of money to do this integration. Number 4, Rick realizing that he and Summer are trapped in a fake reality is a callback to the M. Night Shyamalan Aliens, which was Season 1, Episode 4. They were a group of Zygerians led by David Cross trying to trap Rick in a simulation in order to get the secret formula for concentrated dark matter to supercharge their space fleet. That episode turned into an Inception parody with them taking the concept to the nth degree, trapping Rick inside a simulation within a simulation like the characters during the plot of the Inception movie. Moving through deeper layers in someone's mind trying to get something, so you could theorize about who would want to trap Rick inside a Pringles-dominated version of reality and what they're trying to get from him, like they're implying the Pringles Corporation is run by someone very evil in the vein of Evil Morty. Maybe they're just trying to capture Rick and forcibly brainwash him into becoming a Pringles convert. All hail our new overlords in this new Pringles reality that they're trying to create in real life. Rick also refers to his captors as they, quote-unquote, and says someone else warned him that this would happen and they were taken in their sleep. Number 3, being trapped inside an alternate version of reality is also a callback to Total Recall during Season 2 when the parasites attempted to alter their minds, creating a bunch of fake memories. Rick, Morty, the family having to discover what about their reality was real and what was fake. That was also the first appearance of Mr. Poopy Butthole, who they've used many times since then to sort of mess with your head and make you wonder which version of reality you're in. I know there are a lot of theories out there that Mr. Poopy Butthole is actually just an alternate reality version of Morty. It's actually a pretty decent theory and would explain some of the inconsistencies in previous episodes. Number 2, Morty is revealed as one of many Pringles Morty robots which attempt to zerg Rick and Summer. They're a callback to the mechanical Morty and Summer that Rick created during Rick and Morty Season 3, Episode 2, Rick Mancing the Stone, to distract Beth into thinking that nothing was different, allowing Rick, Morty, and Summer to dodge having to deal with the divorce and live in that alternate Mad Max post-apocalyptic society for a long period of time. There was also a robot version of Rick and Morty during Season 1, Episode 10 inside the Citadel of Rick's, but they're not the Terminator-style robots designed to look like human replacements. They're just straight-up robot-looking versions of the characters. Then number 1, a Pringles Morty robot is seen teaching their mantra that they keep repeating to a bunch of other Pringles Morty robots in a classroom, which is a callback to Season 3, Episode 7 in the Morty school where they were all being educated to become better companions to their Ricks. There were also a lot of sinister overtones and references during those scenes too. Like on the blackboard here behind the Rick teacher is this Latin phrase, acta non verba, which roughly translates to action, not words, which they then paid off at the end of the episode in the evil Morty scene where he says, speeches are for campaigning and now is the time for action.
But speeches are for campaigning. Now is the time for action.
So I don't think they're trying to say that Evil Morty is behind this whole Pringles fake reality, Evil Morty Pringles Corp, but they are implying that someone really sinister is behind Pringles. So message received, do not trust the Pringles brand anymore, if you ever did. I think up to this point, my favorite Rick and Morty commercials are probably the Carl's Jr. one and the Old Spice clips, but they also did a Batman 1966 parody as a Snickers commercial too.
Morty, wake up. We're in a Carl's Jr. Hardee's commercial right now. I'd like you to meet some characters. Thick Burger El Diablo.
Rick, I don't want to be in a commercial. It's 4 in the morning. I got a big test
Too
tomorrow.
bad, Morty. I'd like you to meet All Natural Burger.
Stop
It'll
hitting
help
me.
you relax, Morty. Western Bacon Cheeseburger.
I need to get sleep.
Jalapeno Thick Burger.
They're getting sauce all over my bed.
These guys are cool.
Hey,
Oh,
put that
Tex-Mex
down.
Bacon Thick Burger
They're
coming
stealing
up.
stuff, Rick. They're
Whoa.
stealing stuff.
Morty, check out my new friends, the Old Spice Invisible Sprays.
Oh, come on, Rick. It's 3 in the morning. Well, why do you keep selling us out?
Meet Bear Glove, Swagger, and Pure Spores. That's too bad, Morty. Their spray is invisible. It's invisible spray. They go on clear, they smell great, and provide 48 hours of odor and sweat protection.
Make him stop.
Can't
Get
make
him
it
out
stop,
of
Morty.
here.
You're gonna smell great tomorrow.
Coming down with the
4,000.
Some of those feel like they could be deleted scenes from regular episodes, and I think those wind up being the more enjoyable ones to watch. So if you're going to do a commercial with Rick and Morty, if you're going to pay all that money, you might as well produce it as if it were a clip from an actual episode. I also think the joke works a little bit better when Morty is calling them on their bullshit, like, why do you keep selling us out, Rick? Why do you keep doing this? And Rick is just sitting there counting his money like, shut up, Morty, I just got paid a dump truck of cash to do this. So after watching all the Rick and Morty parody commercials, let me know which one is your favorite. I will be doing more Super Bowl trailers depending on which ones are released this week, but let me know if you have any special requests for videos. There should be a couple pretty big Super Bowl trailers this weekend. I know a lot of you are asking when are the rest of the episodes for Season 4 going to air. There's supposed to be 10 total. Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland revealed that there are in fact 10 episodes total to Season 4, but for whatever reason there's some production delays. They had to break the season in half just because they weren't ready to release all 10 of them back to back, week to week. Normally, without saying anything, you would just assume that they would take a break for the holidays, then come back at the end of January like they did during Season 1 when they first started airing the show. But it just sounds like those production delays are a little bit bigger than we were led to believe. So right now, based on what Spencer Grammer, the voice of Summer on the TV show, said in a recent interview, she was doing voiceover or additional voiceover dialogue for the finale, and that was back in October. Sometimes it can take an entire year to turn an entire episode of Rick and Morty around, but they don't have to finish every single episode before they start airing them. I'm assuming it's going to be sometime between the beginning of the summer and the end of the summer, so it just depends on how quickly they're able to get episodes out of animation. If we get any more information about that, I'll just include it in future Rick and Morty bonus videos. But I did do a separate video with a lot of the interviews that the cast and crew have talked about behind the scenes for the future episodes, so I'll link that video at the end of this. Everyone click here to watch that, and then everyone click here for my new Marvel Eternals teaser breakdown. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.